Hello, Pisces. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. And here is your horoscope. Bottom of the deck, I shuffled till something flew out. Bottom of the deck, the call. So this is a spirit call, calling you to reconnect with higher self, to allow well, some call it downloads, the feeding from spirit to body, messages from higher self, right brain. The Emperor and the Empress rule over the right side of the brain, and it is they who higher self feeds to from source. And then from there it goes into the Hermit's lamp to light the way through the left side of the brain. But this is all about calling you to reconnect with it's, if you've been working too hard, or if you've been into worldly matters too much, it's time to detach. It's time to reconnect with your higher self. There's some messages that are trying to come through. Your crowning energies are the King of Air and Messenger of Fire. Now, the King of Air, this could have to do with legal documents being signed, whether it be through divorce or buying a house, a car, anything of. This could be a military man, a doctor. This is about being, well, clinical. There's no emotion. He's strictly being professional. This is also Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So you could be dealing with one of those signs, and they are giving you some sound advice, perhaps. Or you could just be taking on these energies, not showing your emotion, being a little bit strict. Messenger of Fire is about the conscious effort. We had the call at the bottom of the deck. This is the conscious effort to open that crown chakra and be fed from higher self, from source. And your aura. See all those little sprites around you? All those little guardians? You're becoming more aware of them, aware that you have a destiny. Three of Fire, you're waiting for your ships to come in. And you're so excited about them, you just jumped into the boat and navigated it to shore. You are getting more than you had expected. Messenger of Air, this is about dogma, what our parents taught us. Whether or not what our parents taught us was right or wrong, it was a conditioning, and that we carry through in our life. This can also speak to us about integrity, holding to our integrity as we move forward. The Three of Water is celebration, knowing what you can bring to the table, knowing what others can bring to the table. This is also about reunion. Could be a family reunion, a reunion with someone from your past. A wedding even. The World card. This is closing out a cycle. Yeah, in short, that's closing out a cycle. Earning that right to go in any direction that you want. Four of Water, you have an opportunity coming in. And I don't think it's one that you'll miss. You're looking at this pearl. And the question is it perspective? Is this pearl bigger than the ones that are floating away? Or is it the perspective, they're just further away? I think you're going to realize that this is an opportunity that in other decks it shows the person being bored. They're not interested in the offer. They're bored with the offer. In this deck, it's showing that you're almost expecting this and studying it. At the heart of the reading, here we have you holding on to something very tightly. Now, this could be tied right in with the messenger of air card, where you're holding to some integrity, or you could be holding on to something from the past. You could be holding on to old energies. Perhaps you're bitter about something, or you've not been able to forgive quite completely. Or this could be about you saving money, and it could be about you being a miser. Though that's not in Pisces nature to be a miser. Well, no, I did meet a Pisces that was a miser once. But Pisces people are very, very giving. And here we have the sun. The sun. Look at how enlightened you are. You're literally crowned in glory. Now, where the world card is about endings, we have this new cycle, this beginning. And whatever cycle this is that you're heading into, whatever decisions that you've been making as to the direction you're taking, it's a very bright future ahead of you. Messenger of Earth. This could be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Wanting to get their hands dirty. They want to, jump in with both feet to be helpful to you. Perhaps in business, because Earth energy is about pentacles, usually about money. Perhaps a message of money coming in, an offer that will help jumpstart a business. High Priestess, this is about things that our universe is not revealing to you yet. This is also you, Pisces. High Priestess energy is about following intuition. And as most people know, there is nobody in the Zodiac more intuitive than Pisces. Following your intuition. We have the number 2 here too, which is about receiving. And with your conscious effort for spirit work, there is an essence of receiving here. We've got 2 3s as well. Oh, where's my book? I'm still not, my memory is still not, well, I'm getting old. What can I say? Oh my goodness. Okay. Creativity. Logos. All right. So now I know the 3s have to do with angels and guardians, but also of creation. Logos. Speaking. In the beginning was the Word. Very first passage in the Bible. That creation came out of the Word. So what we manifest comes out of our mouth. Literally. Literally. This is why it's always advised. Be careful what you say. Always speak highly or of the highest good. To speak negativity is to create bad energy around you. Hi, Chloe. So, okay, and we've got 2 4s, so we've got foundation building too. So we've got logos, foundation building, and receiving. Very interesting. So we have 3, 3. The world card is 3 as well. It's 21. 2 and 1 is 3. You are manifesting, Pisces, in a very, on a subconscious level too, I think. On a subconscious level as well. 9 and 1 is 10, and 1 is a beginning, which is the sun, which makes perfect sense. And your foundation cards here. You're building something brand new. I wouldn't be surprised if the Empress or Emperor pops out. You know, the Empress. She's the one giving birth. The Empress. All right, let's do some clarifications here. And after that, we'll take it over to the website. And for those who are new, the cost of one extended reading gives you access to all of the Zodiac's extended readings and all of the Afternoon Delight extended readings. Plus, you can ask me a question under, oops, any one of those extended readings, and I'll pull you a card for free. No $10 card pulls. Go ahead and ask. It's a wonderful way for me to say thank you for your support at my website. I'm having a blast over there. You guys are my family over there, quite literally. I look forward to your comments every day. Okay. Also $35 readings. Ask as many questions as you like, and I'll answer as many as I can in a 15 to 20 minute period. And of course, there's the Facebook page, which I pull a card every day over there. Chloe always chokes after she drinks. I have no idea why. It's just always been her dido. Oh. Okay. What dropped was the Seven of Swords. Now, this could be sneaky energy. Not always. It could be just retreating from a battle, cutting your losses. We're going to talk about that in just a second. Bottom of the deck, we have the shadow side, which is the devil. Yeah, could be dealing with a Capricorn. And this is about addictions, codependency, holding on to energies and habits that you need to get rid of, even if it's, you know, it could be like you're trying to quit smoking, or you're some problem that you need to, you know, is not healthy for you. And you need to get a handle on it. You're very conscious of it. And it is something that I think you're at the point that you're willing to tackle it. It could be why you're in meditation mode here. Now let's talk about this King of Air and the Seven of Swords. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra person who's just retreating. They're not showing their emotions. They're just taking what they've got left and leaving these two swords behind. They're cutting their losses. Messenger of Fire. This is you, victory. So, that call, you'll be victorious. That is a marriage wreath, by the way. So you could be victorious in love, victorious in connecting with spirit and moving through a cycle or phase that is going to be very successful for you. I'm interested in this person here who is retreating, or perhaps just being sneaky. It looks more like they're retreating. Holding on, you're holding on to something. Maybe it is the belief or knowledge of these ships coming in that you're holding on to. It's like keeping the faith. Keeping the faith. Messenger of Air. Holding to integrity. This dogma. This is like a love of self. Falling in love. There could be a little bit of conflict about falling in love. Or, you know, you could just be trying to not fall in love because it's going against the grain of your conditioning of what you were taught was right or wrong. Trying to not fall in love. Laying down your burdens. This reunion, it looks like you'll be reuniting with someone who helps you lay down your burdens. And closing out a cycle is going to involve commitment. Commitment is going to close out this cycle. Something to do with marriage, something to do with your, and as I said, foundation is coming up here. So this the cycle you're closing out, Pisces, you want to close it out in a solid, foundational, let's start my new cycle with all the foundation stones in place. Yeah, someone from the past. They're coming in with an offer. And you're very carefully looking at it, seriously. Could it be this person who retreated, who isn't showing emotion? You want victory with. You're holding on to that. Learning to love self in the meantime, but still very much in love with this person. Laying down your burdens on their arrival, on their return. And also Pisces, because you know what you can bring to the table. It could be that you have worked on self here. You have been working on self, victory in working on self, and saying, all right, this is what I have built while we were apart. I've got all the lumber for that empire, that castle or home or whatever it is. Laying them down at their feet to build this foundation. Working separately. Four of Earth, hanging on. Feeling left out in the cold, but you're hanging on. Like we've got 2 hanging on cards. And yeah, usually this means hanging on to energy we need to release, or persons, or things we have to release, but not always. There is always things we have to release. Every single day upon waking in the morning. We should be doing that ritualistically. And I've explained those in many of the readings. Getting up in the morning, visualizing a new slate, etc., 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 learning to receive, standing and shining. So here we have you at the heart of the reading, hanging on, even though you felt left out in the cold. You're looking back and noticing that there's still 5 pentacles. And they were always there. This is you noticing something when you look back. Even though you feel left out in the cold, when you look back, you're noticing that there was something there all along. That tree might be dead, but there are 4 seeds, 5 seeds to be planted. And now the sun is going to be clarified by the Page of Wands. There is a message coming in that is going to brighten up your life and light a path. It's going to make you feel decisive about the direction you're going in. This messenger of Earth, all right, I'm almost thinking this is the other person. Obviously, this is a love reading. We're not seeing a lot about work-related things here, like set foundation building. It could be this other person who is grieving. They want to get their hands dirty. They want to help. They want to bring in a message of stability, and they're grieving over all the spilled cups, but they are looking at the 2 cups. Hesitant to make an offer because they're afraid of losing that love altogether. Perhaps that's you, holding on to those 2 cups for safekeeping, holding on. High Priestess. So you could have been dealing with a 3-party situation in the past, but this does talk about reunion. Following your intuition. Celebration. Reunion. Oh, okay. And we're missing a card here. Oh, look at that. Ace of Air. This is a brand new start. Spirit-led. It's in truth, in clarity. Oh my goodness. Pisces. Your true love. Your twin flame. Your soulmate. You have a brand new beginning here. Whether this is someone from the past that you've been waiting for and holding on to that, you know, holding on, or someone brand new coming into the picture. This is it. This is twin flame energy. Brand new beginnings. I'm going to open up more of this story over at the website. I hope you join me over there. If any of it resonated, please hit the like. It helps to get my messages out there. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you to all my subscribers who support me. And yeah, I hope to see you over there. God bless you all. Bye for now.